Hello, good morning. Welcome to our new session. Now, are you happy today? We have done all the materials related to your fourth module. How many modules are there for this paper? Have you got any idea? We have 4 modules. And I deal with the second and fourth module. Only one small fraction topic left out to complete fourth module. So within next one more class, fourth module will be totally over. So your duty is to check each topic from the beginning of this module, then go through the syllabus which is given in your textbook. From the back side also, on the first page also, that you refer and systematically prepare notes with a reference to this book and what I have given you in the class. Hope that you have prepared materials, and my materials what I teach you in the class will be added materials to your textbook. I refer to so many other books and give you materials. So it will be more than enough to get a high distinction in Calicut University. So be proud that you study in our college, and we will score with very great marks. I am sure all of you will get very good marks. So, it is the attitude that you should develop towards the language. What all the areas that I have been trying to make you so far in my linguistic class or more grammar class, to make you more interested in the field of language. And this interest is based on the attitude that you keep. If you do not have attitude towards something, likely to fail. So people will say, oh, I got very less mark in English, I got very less mark in grammar. This is not the method that you approach systematically. Every day you chase and chase and chase and chase, go, things will be in our control. That is why, I recently read an incident in one of the books. I usually read some motivational textbooks prepared by eminent persons. I don't know whether I referred Mr. John Will. He is an American writer related to the managerial schemes. He has published so many books. In one of the books written by this John Will, I read and I got one incident. See, it is the attitude of the person who makes him successful in the life. Don't think that I talk about everything related to success and all that. No, success is a great thing. So many people go out of the society. So many people without, once they get a challenging matter in front, they commit suicide. Even in Kerala, in our suicidal, ratio, Kerala goes first in position in India. Even though we are educated, we have plenty of opportunities and we have living or lifestyle in great, refer to Indian Statistical Division that Kerala goes topmost in the level of suicidal attempt. And in the calendar year, last year, we have lost almost 1,000 people in Kerala committing suicide. Even today also, every day you refer your first investigation report in Asianet or somewhere in channels or newspaper. Every day we get tragic news. So this attitude towards something is different. That means, John Wells says, there was a very big company. Company means very rich company. Just like Oracle, just like Bill Gates, Google, big company. And their mission was to send chapels and shoes to some other countries with a very ornamental way. So their business is high, just like our Bata chapels, just like our Preeti Hawaii chapels, or so many chapels available in the market, right? Odyssey, what is called Odyssey, like that, so many. Paragon chapels. So this company is very reputed for their manufacturing unit, what is called chapel business. So what the writer says, John Will says, they want a particular dynamic person to be sent to another country for expansion of their business. And what did they do? They called for some people. They advertised, wanted for the people to make an interview. So they got so many applicants and they got shortlisted, and they called almost 10 people for interview. Their mission was to go to another country and expand their business. Salary is not a problem. They promised a very huge salary, almost lakhs. Out of these 10, 3 were selected. 7 were sent off. And one of them, all right, the last round interview, John Wells says, in his company, he called the first one and told, these are the field of your works, assignments. Once you have to go to, it is an island adjacent to Sri Lanka. You go there and promote our business. Salary is this much, and incentives this much, promotion this much. Within 6 months you will be given more additional increments, like that. It was a huge salary. And this man agreed, okay, I can go. Then first he selected and he was sent to Sri Lankan adjacent island. Once he went there with the company's expenditure, like hotel facility there, motel facility there, all facilities given by company with a huge salary, and he was there in Sri Lanka. And he started his business. He approached so many people, and look, one thing he got, after 2-3 days or 1 week time, he observed one thing. Here the island which is specified for him, the people there living in the island do not wear chappal itself. They do not wear chappal at all. They walk very plainly, without chappals, without shoes. Then he thought, how can we improve it? Nobody is doing this. No, then how can we make them understand? He was very fed up. He went to the city and all that. Everywhere, 20 to 40% people wear chappals. Majority do not wear chappal. So he thought, how can I improve this business? How can I convince my authorities? How can I maintain my salary? He was totally dejected and desperate. Then he reported to the company. Company was eagerly waiting the good result from this man. 6 months over, no reply. And this man sent a telegram to the company boss. Sir, I am not in a position to continue this job. I am ready to resign. Then he came back to Mumbai and reported the authorities. In India and neighboring countries, I cannot work. I resigned the job. Then company board meeting again started. Then MD told, why this man is telling so? He can be relieved, but we can collect a second or third one. Then the company called second one. And the second one, final round interview told, these are the assignments that you have to keep. Second person also told, sir, I cannot go outside our country. Okay, company decided to call the third last interview person. He called. He came to the company, and the company people told, these are the assignments that you would do Sri Lanka and make this business, promote this business and that. what all the support we can give you, we will give, like that, everything advice is given. Now this third person, third person went there in Sri Lanka, in adjacent island. He was very happy. Why? Nobody wears a chapel there. Nobody wears shoes there. Within 1 week, he sent a telegram to the company. Order telegram. What order? Sir, send 2-3 ship assignment. Total consignment of shoes and chapels here. Company people wondered why. The person who went there spent almost lakhs and there and spent there, lived there and came back without any result. And third person now sent, he promised the company, send a consignment of a big ship chapels there. I am ready to sell it off because, sir, nobody wears a chapel here. It is very easy to make them understand and we will get promotion. We will get a lot of business here. John Well reports in the book, within 1 year, he made all the people in Sri Lanka and adjacent islands to wear chapels. And they got to business of multiple crores. What I try to tell you from this incident, one person who went there totally dejected. His attitude was, excitement. What shall I do, like that? He totally became sad. And he resigned his job. Attitude was different. Second person, all the moment himself resigned from the interview board. Third person, he wanted to be successful. He went to island straightly with the promise of the support by the MD and the company. He developed a very big dynasty of kingdom of business there, and he got the promotion. Now he became the real MD of the company. So first, man's attitude is totally different from the third person's attitude. Like that, my dear students, you have to keep attitude towards whether it is positive or negative. Negative elements to be discarded, then you collect positive side. Then you march ahead. Success will be in our hand. I'm damn sure success will be in our hand. We want success only, no failure. So, we are slowly marching towards the end of our program. Am I right? Last class, last point, I started idioms. And idiom is only one of the components of so many vocabulary items. So, what are the possible methods that you can keep vocabulary items? The methods and the ways which that make you to collect so many words are important. Idioms is also one of the stepping stones. Maybe given in the textbook, only one small paragraph, but not sufficient. You related to study what is it. Simple definition of idiom is written some words, literal meaning will be different, but usage meaning is totally different. Are you okay? Literal way. Writing words, the representing the meaning of the words given in a literal way may be different. May be plain, but given the meaning will be different. That is idiom. It is a phrase. Basically you keep, it is a phrase. What is meant by phrase? Explained so many times. What is a phrase? Group of words. It is a group of words. Then how does it different from phrase and idiomatic phrase? Idiomatic phrase and phrase are always almost same. Basically you keep in mind the phrase, idioms are phrases. First point, they are different from dictionary meaning. Second point. So what all the idea? Idioms, dictionary meaning is different. It is different from dictionary meaning. Words are given, dictionary meaning will be different, but the actual meaning meant for is totally different. Such things are idioms. Different for second language, this, and sometimes this area becomes very difficult for our second language learners. Example, add fuel to the fire. Add fuel to the fire. Look here, add fuel to the fire. It is an idiom. So many idioms available. You refer any grammatical textbooks, you will get this list of idioms. So popular idioms, popular way of expressions, at least day by day usage, that you keep in mind. Otherwise you will be pushed away from the mainstream of English language learners. So add fuel to the fire. Okay, all right, what is the real meaning? Fuel, you know, fuel, petrol is a fuel. What is called kerosene oil is a fuel. To the fire. So in the literal dictionary meaning is fuel adding to the fire. But actually what is meant by this phrase, the idiom, making situation more worse. Making situation is more worse is add fuel to the fire. Actually X and Y had a quarrel, but the Z came and added fuel to the fire. Means what? Made the situation totally went off. Totally went off means totally gone wrong. So that is called making the situation. Some people have built the castle in the air. Look, build the castle. I cannot write all the things in the board, that you have to keep in mind. But build the castle in the air. Look here. Build the castle in the air. You might have studied Milkmaid's story. Milkmaid, primary class story. She built, she was walking on the road with a pitch of milk on the head and dreaming. All of a sudden, pitcher falls down, everything spoiled. So they daydreaming, always daydreaming that I would become Hrithik Roshan, or I would become Mammootty, like that, dreaming, all of a sudden falling down. So build castle in the air. Some people use crocodile tears. Common, very common idiomatic phrase. Crocodile. What do you call in Malayalam? Mudalakkanneer. All right, that all these things, crocodile tears, pretending sorrow, actually not sorrowful. Some people are, look in the case that they are during the burial time. Some people are absolutely making lot of cries and all that, but they pretend only. That is crocodile tear. Some people say good Samaritan. Good Samaritan. What is good Samaritan? Biblical reference. Good Samaritan. It refers kind-hearted men. Good Samaritan. Good Samaritan is a phrase. Two words. Good Samaritan. Two words. But it called idiom. But refer to what is called. He is a good Samaritan. Others in our class is a good Samaritan, because I know he has gone to so many hospitals and they helped so many patients. I know thoroughly. He is a good Samaritan. Means good Samaritan means good is a kind-hearted person. So such a way, what I try to tell you is, you have to keep under your custody so many pieces of idioms. These idioms will help you not only in the field of communicative English, but also in the field of academic way of presentation. Suppose you get an opportunity to present yourself in a talk or a speech on the dais, you can add this type of idioms and phrases, so that people will wonder and who will ask, who this girl, who is this boy, where did he study? Then we should tell proudly, you studied in St. Joseph Department of English. That is what we wanted. So you study this. Good Samaritan, like a hard nut to crack. Look, hard nut to crack. It doesn't mean I repeat all the idioms. I give only very common and popular. You refer. And if any case, anything that you feel difficult, do not hesitate to contact me. I am ready to help you. You just contact me. I will give you. So in one of the textbooks that you refer, you will get to stock idioms so far. But in the modern English also so many new novel methods of idioms available. That will come across later. Don't worry, I am ready to. I have given you in our group a lot of phrases. Even the COVID in time, I have given you plenty of phrases which are available in the modern English language. That I share to your group, and I hope that you have copied everywhere in the notebook. All these things, just like a modern phrase, you know what is told. Yeah, last day I told all right. COVID divorce. Look here. COVID divorce. It is a technical phrase idiom very recently appeared. COVID divorce. In our group, I have shared the meaning. What is a temporary divorce? Suppose husband has COVID disease, coronavirus infected disease, COVID disease. Husband can divorce her for temporary adjustment, 2-3 years. Then after 2-3 years, he can come and join with her. It is guaranteed by government of China. What is called COVID divorce. Vice versa also mutually they can divorce for temporary period. In the way, another one is quarantine. Latest coming quarantine. All right, quarantine coif. This is a technical quarantine coif. A technical phrase now. Recently came quarantine. During the time of quarantine, X or Y, man or women cannot go to beauty parlor, cannot go to barber shop. They will begin to grow their hair and their mushik. All right, in a different way. They cannot cut themselves. So they will make it in a different way, like our Robinson Crusoe in the island by Daniel Defoe. So people will grow their hair in indefinite way. This coif that time, wife will help husband. Husband will help her wife in the quarantine time to adjust hair. This is called quarantine coif. So these are the modern phrases what added every day to the language. In the same way, Good Samaritan, and we call hard nut to crack. We say hard nut to crack. Hard nut to crack means what? What a teacher teaches very difficult to follow. Means what? That topic taught in the class was very hard nut to crack. Crack means you cannot understand. Just like a crocodile, just like a squirrel cracking a nut. Just like hard. It is a person difficult to deal with. And also on the same way, X coming to Y and Y does not mind. Means what? X does not mind Y and he reports to X, another Z. This person is very difficult, hard nut to crack. Means what? He is a very difficult person to deal with. He is very difficult. Such a situation coming, never write he is a difficult person to be dealt with. Instead of that, we should say what? He is a person, he is a hard nut to crack. That you free. Such one will be more attractive. Such one will be what is called formal method of language. So, understanding idioms, understanding phrases will fetch you a very good dynamism in the field of language. What is to say? A hallmark. Once you go everywhere, in the golden shops, gold shops, or jewelry shop, then is it hallmark? Hallmark. What is meant by hallmark? Stamp of genuineness. Hallmarked gold means genuine gold. If it is marked by hallmark, it is okay. So, whenever you see, this is my promise that I make you pass in linguistics. Okay, this is my hallmark to you. It is a matter of genuineness to you. It is a stamp of genuineness. Just like a Herculean task. Common one. Herculean task is common one. Work requiring very much task. We will say, sir, collecting idiomatic phrases, up to modern times, very Herculean task for me, sir. Nothing, but we use Herculean task. Some people say, Arya is jack of trade. Arya is jack of all trades, master of none. What is called jack of all trades? He or she knows everything, but she knows nothing actually. Jack of all trades, master of none. Make a clean breast of. Look, that is a very beautiful phrase. Make a clean breast of. Look here. Make a clean breast of means you might have done a mistake. You confess it. You confess it. In that situation, you use make X or Y made a clean breast of her mistakes. Like as fit as a fiddle. Look, as fit as a fiddle. Suppose somebody asks you, how are you? In Hindi, we say, क्या हाल चाल है? ठीक है? क्या हाल चाल है? ठीक है? Are you okay? Yes. बराबर? Okay. In the same way, how are you? We say, okay, fine. But in modern English, we say, as fit as a fiddle. All right. Okay. Then red tape. We say red tape. What is meant by red tape? Nowadays in the office, government office, all the files are in red tape means causing very much delay. So sword of Damocles, sword of fear of danger, sword of Damocles. Then some people say paint the city red. That is a modern phrase. Paint the city red. Okay, that is a modern phrase. Paint the city red. Look here. This is a modern phrase. Modern idiom. What is paint the city red? This city may be put in bracket or circle, can be replaced by another place. It means what? All the people became happy. After the 6th sem result, our English students paint the college red. Paint the college red means all the people became very happy. Everybody got very good marks. So burn the candle both ends, like sell like a hot cake. Cakeage. Look, another. What is meant? That is a modern phrase. I slowly enter to modern phrase. Or sometimes I have given you this. Cakeage is a technical modern phrase. What is meant by cakeage? Cakeage. It is not available in the dictionary or grammatical modern phrase. Cakeage. Cakeage means, suppose you want to celebrate a birthday in a hotel where you do not get Black Forest cake. You take Black Forest cake from another bakery and celebrate with that cake in another hotel. Alright, supplier during the time of bill, they will charge you 100 rupees extra because you took a cake from other bakery and enjoyed that cake in this another bakery or another hotel. So they will charge you extra money. That is called cakeage. Alright, then another one is wine o'clock. Already written. Wine o'clock. Wine o'clock. That is a new modern idiom or phrase. What is called wine o'clock? The time of taking wine in America. Time of taking wine means during the time of night from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Only this time they take wine or alcohol. That time is called wine o'clock. My boss will not be available today. My boss will not be available now. Why? He is now enjoying wine o'clock. Means what? His time is wine o'clock. Taking the wine time. Just like man spreading. Man spreading, a technical word. Probably these phrases already given in the group. Man's spreading. All right. Man spreading. Man spreading. Man spreading. What is called? This is a technical phrase. All these are coming in the modern way of writers. Man's spreading. Suppose you sit along with your friends. No space available for you, but you adjust with other people. So one person will be falling down from the bench. Another person, example, X enjoys all the places, spreading his legs and sitting, not adjustable with others. So these are the idioms that you have to keep in mind. Second area, what we call collocations. Collocations, another area. What is called collocations? Collocations are it is a big area, not related to your, not really specified in your syllabus, but you can refer collocations. I will give you example. Stephen Hawking has overcome his crippling disease. Example, crippling disease. Look here, crippling disease. Crippling collocates with the disease. So, Stephen Hawking has overcome his crippling disease. This crippling as a word collocates with the disease. So, collocations are used for academic writing. So, collocation like idioms, like phrases, collocations very important. I will give you some collocations more. Example, you can copy down. Crowning achievement. Crowning achievement. Alright, winning the cricket was a crowning achievement of our college. Crowning achievement. Alright, then another one, dramatic improvement. After the operation, doctor reported patient has given dramatic achievement. Improvement. Alright, make a breakthrough. Another one, brilliant success. Brilliant. These are collocations. Brilliant success. And somewhere we find enjoy the fruit of hard working. Enjoy the fruit of hard working. After the retirement, X is enjoying the fruit of hard work in the previous years. Are you okay? So such a way of construction is when it is applied in the formal way of writing, language will be more attractive. So you have to keep in such all things in your custody. Brought out the best, like won the respect of, winning the respect of others. Remarkable achievement. Alright, all these are collocations in the field. Another one, last day I explained homonyms. Homonyms, already explained. For the completion of the area, we again take homonyms. What is the main feature characteristic of homonym? Homonym, homophone, just like synonym, antonym, in the way. Homonym, what is the significant feature characteristic? Please keep in mind, two words are available. Two words are available. First point. Second point, spelling different. Spelling different. Then meaning will be different. Then pronunciation will be same. Are you clear? Am I to repeat once again? What is homonym? In the school, higher secondary, in CBSE, might have studied homophone. Here homonym or homophone, main characteristics are two words are given. These words are having different spelling, different meaning, then pronunciation same. Plenty examples are there. Okay, last one I gave you soul and soul. This one B-R-E-A-K, break, B-R-A-K-E, break. Spelling different, meaning different, pronunciation break same. Like diary, D-I-A-R-Y, diary, D-A-I-R-Y. Then quiet, very easy, quiet, Q-U-I-E-D, Q-U-I-D. Spelling different, meaning different, pronunciation same. Such words are called, what do you call, homonyms. Next one, synonyms. I advise you to make a list of 100 words like that, referring anywhere. If anybody wants any type of help, ask me. I cannot write all the phrases, idioms and all the homonyms on the board. That you make a list referring to any one of the grammatical books. Then any type of confusion, meaning, pronunciation, you approach me. Next one is synonyms. That already discussed. Synonyms. Alright. One word has different meanings. Alright. Example I told ability, has, capacity, competence. Like that, at least 2-3 words that you find suitable to the parental word. Answer, you get a reply. Anger, you get to fury. Calm, you get to quiet. Help, you get to assist. Respect, you get to esteem. You refer any synonym books that you will give at least one or. Then mind you, even in the international competitive exams, keep in mind like IELTS, TOEFL, okay, their primary prescription, primary rule is that one word once you use can never be repeated. So suppose you use help, that word should not be repeated. Instead of help, whatever word you can provide them, like assist, you give, then your answer will be dynamic. Then next one is one word substitute. One word substitute. Alright, already discussed in the semester number 3, semester number 2 in the academic level. One word substitute. Example explanation will be given, or otherwise you make your own explanation, find one word for that. Example, one who cuts our hair, answer will be barber. One who sells sweets in the shop, one who sells sweets, confectioner, a technical word that you keep, simple word, confectioner. Alright, confectioner means such one word substitute your duties to find. Then area will be, suppose they ask you what are the methods of making words, or what are the methods of word formation. You can include all these things one by one. Your essay will be more than 7, 8 to 8 pages. With the 2-3 examples you provide, see, you got the distinction. These are the methods. So systematically you study that. One word substitute. A place where cars are kept. You will write car shed. No, garage is correct. Your car is kept not in the car shed, garage. A baby dog, you say puppy. A baby lion, you call cub. A baby kangaroo, you will call joy, technical word. Person who works in a ship. Person who works in a ship is a sailor. Like that you have to find. Once you get free time, take some expressions, find one word, keep in a list, study and use it in a formal way. English is okay. That is the method. Now we go to another one. Alright, some areas. So systematically you write like that. Phrasal verb. Already we have discussed phrasal verb. Alright, some particular prepositions coming on the particular verbal system, you will get a different meaning. Already explained, call, on. Call is a verb. You put on there, it means visit. Call on, visit. Just like call upon. Alright, invite. Call upon means invite. Call it. Call for, demand for. Call for, demand for. Like that, phrasal verb list is there. That is also technique. Then another one that you keep in mind is technical, what is comparison words. Alright, it is not given in your syllabus. Comparison words. These are either used in informal way or formal way. Both are possible. Very simple thing. What are the comparison? I will tell you example. Example I already given you. And another example, how do you feel in this matter? How do you feel in this matter? Suppose a problem coming, a quarrel, X and Y doing, and teacher calling you and telling you, what is your opinion in this? How? Sir, actually X was sitting as cool as a cucumber. As cool as a cucumber. Means what? He was a cool person. But Y jumped on him and made a problem. So we use as cool as cucumber. Comparison words. So you try to make some formal comparison words in your custody. Try to use them in formal way. English language, academic language will be okay. So cool as a cucumber. Example, as busy as a bee. As busy as a bee. Why? Renoy nowadays not seeing you. What happened? Sir, I am as busy as a bee. Bee never sits somewhere. Bee goes there. As busy as a bee. Very busy nowadays. As busy as a bee. Alright. Then why don't you help some people? People asking. Then next say that man is as blind as a bat, sir. Bat. As blind. He is not helping anybody. He is as blind as a bat. Just like as helpless, like as hungry as a hunter. Like all these. Alright. As dull as a ditch water, dry, deep as a bit, as deaf as a post. So many words are like that. As sweet as honey. As sweet as honey. I like X because these X words are as sweet as honey. That is why I like her. As weak as water. Like as welcome as flowers in spring. Alright. Suppose, okay, Renoy or Bazina, can I come to your house? Bazina telling, as welcome as flowers to sir. As welcome as flowers in spring, sir. You can come. All these are so many comparison words. Just like try to be as cool as cucumber. As cucumber. Okay. These are the methods by which we can formulate, further formulate, make, enhance and accelerate so many words. And these words kept under custody with the correct meaning that you use in language, your language will be entirely different, I am sure. Thank you very much. See you another day.